Great.
Thank you.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting of the East Franklinton Review Board to order. Call roll, please.
Dr. Fox?
Here.
Fergus?
Here.
Mr. Ogle? Mr. Szymanski? Mr. Manfrex? Present. Mr. Webb?
Present.
Good quorum.
We have a quorum, thank you. Everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes from the last meeting. So are there any additions or corrections? If not, I'd entertain a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Been made and seconded to approve the minutes. Call roll, please.
Dr. Fox?
Approve.
Mr. Fergus?
Approve.
Mr. Manfrex?
Approve.
Mr. Webb? Approve.
Okay. Moving on, our new application for the day is number EF 2110-001. Address is 566 West Rich Street. The applicant is Noah Mabry.
First one, Mabry.
Mabry is the winner, thank you. And Wilbur Enterprises LLC is the owner, and we are looking at a change of use and exterior modifications. Staff report, please.
566 West Ridge Street is an existing building within the Dodge Park subdistrict. This site has an existing council variance from 2016 that permits warehousing, art gallery, artisan manufacturing, theatrical performance, fitness, dance, and acting class uses. Today, the applicant is seeking approval to change the use of the building to 927 square feet of office space and 3,417 square feet of artist work/sales space and artist manufacturing space. The applicant is also seeking approval for the following exterior work. On the east elevation, replacing the overhead garage door with shoe front gate glazing and adding a metal gate over the existing door. The west elevation will be unchanged. On the north elevation, adding 3 new 5x5 window openings. And on the south elevation, replacing 2 windows with new storefront glazing and doors, removing 2 existing doors and replacing them with new windows that match the style and dimensions of the existing windows, and replacing the overhead garage door with a new glazed overhead door. The submitted materials include a site plan, site photos, existing elevations, proposed elevations, floor plan, and material cut sheets. The proposal is consistent with the recommendations of the East Franklinton Creative Community District Plan. The plan recommends that contributing buildings be preserved, that a consistent level of detailing and finish be provided for all sides of a building, that street level facades be as transparent as possible, and that street trees be provided. As the proposal is consistent with plan recommendations, staff recommends approval.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for staff? Okay, the applicant step forward, please. And state your name for the record. Anybody who's going to testify? Yeah. All right, state your names for the record.
Noah Mabry.
Single digits.
Jesse Mouse.
Michael Creed.
Okay. For all of you, you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge and belief.
I do.
Okay. Floor is yours.
Okay, well, thank you for fielding our application today. Just a little bit of background on the project. The 4 of us are equal partners in the building. We represent 2 different companies. This is my business partner, Singleton Hicks. We own Foreground Studio. We're a landscape design and project management company. Jesse and Michael own Planthropy together, and they are an interior plantscape company. So being friends and neighbors at our current rental spaces, we went together and purchased the building about 6 months ago. It's a very symbiotic relationship as far as the type of work we do and, the creative sort of vantage point that we all come from. And it really worked well for our uses independently and together. This is our first kind of venture for any of us into owning commercial real estate. So it's been a big, exciting process, I guess, learning about how that all works, and also how doing a project like this in an area of town like Franklinton, where there are some kind of restrictions and guidelines, has also been a process, but we're really excited about it, and we think we're going to bring a lot to, number one, this building, which sat vacant for about a year and a half, maybe a little longer, and also just the overall Franklinton community. We're really excited.
Any questions for the applicant?
So could you walk us through the materials?
Yes.
Stuff's in black and white. I'm trying to just.
So we had submitted cut sheets as well. That might be, oh, was that, there we go. Okay. So we are leaving the existing brick colored, minus potentially, next year sometime adding a mural. So we wanted to keep the kind of classic industrial look to the building. This is an example of the glass garage door we'll be putting on the Rich Street side, except that we will be doing a dark bronze. So this stainless steel color is not really, or anodized is not really representative.
Is that the same color you're using on all the other?
All the other
Windows.
all the openings are going to be dark bronze extruded aluminum, and then all the windows are going to be kind of warehouse style to replicate the original windows.
That's the part I was struggling with.
Okay.
In the elevations, they look dark,
Yes.
right? But then the picture, they were light, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they're almost black.
And, okay, so the red is not indicative of,
No, I think
Anything,
that's just the manufacturer showing all the available options.
okay. There was a lot of colors, I just, okay. Also, a question related to recommended street trees. I didn't, is that what you're showing on the plan right now? Is it just?
So that's what's there now. On Rich Street, there are those 3 maples, and then there's a really large mature sycamore on Gift, which basically takes up that whole side of the building still.
Right. So I guess the question is, there's a requirement for street trees, but there's already street trees there, so.
But there's just elevations as the outline of the existing trees.
Right, but going back to the staff's comments about street trees.
Yeah, if they're existing.
Oh, I think I know what that is. So on the original plan, our architects didn't show the street trees, and Belkis came back and requested those, and we were like, oh, there's already trees there. I think that's why it's even mentioned.
So there's no requirement then for street trees other than what's existing.
That's my understanding.
The reason I ask is it looks like there's a tree missing from the plan. You've got 2 on one side and 1 on the other, and is it because there's a pole there? Is that the reason?
Potentially, I would also question whether another tree there would get into the vision triangle for the intersection.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not, but
It looks like there's a power pole there, so that's why
Yeah.
there's not a tree there. And the power pole is not going anywhere, so probably not a good place to put a tree. Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Entertain a motion.
You have 8 of the exterior lights, which I think are shown. Are they all going to be the same exterior light it's an up, down, or just a down?
I believe it's an up down.
Page 35.
It's the square. I love the frequently brought together. Sorry.
And that'll be the same for all of them. And that's in the dark bronze to match, basically.
It says matte black here, but this is just for, you didn't actually go buy the vinyl.
No, we don't have them yet. It's this style. They'll look like this. There's like 4 different manufacturers we're looking at though.
Gotcha. But confirming that they are the bones, yeah.
Yeah, we'll match the other metal work on the building.
Motion to approve as submitted?
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the application as submitted. Call the roll, please.
Dr. Bucks,
Approved.
Ms. Burgess,
Approved.
Mr. Manfred,
Approved.
Mr. Witt.
Approved.
Carries.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for your time.
That was easy enough. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you. We're very excited.
Super excited.
Have you?
It's been
And-
so nice and greeting us and welcoming us. It's been fun just being over there so far.
When are you hoping to have the work done?
Well, our lease is up in spring or in March, so we're hoping to be, their lease is up a little sooner. So, as soon as possible, but definitely by like April.
Are any of you by chance driving back to Franklinton now and could give me a